Chosen one, an amazing surprise is on its way to your home right now. Open immediately. Listen carefully, because this is not something small, and it is not something you can ignore without consequence. I am telling you that something real, something prepared with intention and love, is already moving toward you at this very moment, and if you turn away now, you may delay what was meant to bless you. This is not about curiosity, it is about readiness, because what is coming carries the answer you have been quietly waiting for. I have been watching your patience, your silent endurance, and now I am releasing something that matches your faith. Stay with these words, because missing even a part of this could make you misunderstand what I am placing into your life right now. Type Amen to affirm. What I am sending is not just a physical sign, it is a turning point that will enter your space and shift the atmosphere around you. You have been asking for change, sometimes with words and sometimes only through your tears, and I have heard every single one. This surprise is connected to those moments when you felt unseen, when you questioned if anything was really moving in your favor. I am answering you now, not in a distant way, but in a way that reaches your home, your personal space, where your real life unfolds. This is why I am telling you to be alert, because what arrives is meant for you, and you must recognize it when it comes. There is something I ask of you in this moment, and it is simple but meaningful. If your heart feels even a small spark of belief right now, take a second to like this video, because that small act is a reflection of your agreement with what I am doing in your life. It is not about the action itself, but about the alignment of your spirit with the movement that is already happening. When you acknowledge what I am saying, you open yourself more fully to receive what I have prepared. Do not brush this aside as coincidence, because I do not move without purpose. Every step, every timing, every detail has been arranged with care for you. You have been through seasons where nothing seemed to arrive, where doors stayed closed and answers felt delayed. I saw the moments when you almost gave up, when your hope became quiet instead of loud. But even in those moments, I was working behind what you could see, preparing something that would not just meet your need, but exceed your expectation. This surprise carries that hidden work, the unseen effort that has been building over time. It is not random, and it is not late. It is arriving at the exact moment your heart is ready to understand its value. Type 1111 if you believe. Do not let doubt make you careless now, because doubt has a way of making people overlook what they once prayed for. I am telling you clearly that what is coming may not look exactly like what you imagined, but it will carry the exact substance of what you need. Sometimes you expect one form, but I deliver in another that fits your future better than your expectation ever could. That is why you must stay open, aware, and willing to receive without resistance. The blessing is not only in the arrival, but in your ability to recognize it when it stands before you. This is also a moment of trust, because I am asking you to believe before you fully see. Faith is not built in comfort, it is built in moments like this, where you must choose to stand on my word instead of your fear. I know the world has taught you to be cautious, to question everything, and to protect yourself from disappointment. But I am not the source of confusion, and I do not send empty promises into your life. What I am sending now carries weight, meaning, and purpose, and it is designed to move you forward, not hold you back. You may feel a sense of anticipation rising inside you, and that is not accidental. That feeling is a signal, a quiet confirmation that something is shifting in your favor. Do not suppress it or ignore it, because it is part of how I prepare your spirit to receive what is coming. I do not drop blessings into closed hearts. I prepare you so that when it arrives, you are ready to hold it, understand it, and grow with it. This is why you are hearing this now, because preparation always comes before arrival. Think about how far you have come, even if it does not feel like much. Every step, every lesson, every difficult moment has shaped you into someone who can now receive something greater. What is coming is not for the version of you that was lost or confused. It is for the version of you that kept going anyway. I honor that strength, even when you did not see it in yourself. And now, I am allowing something to enter your life that reflects that strength back to you in a tangible way. Do not rush past this moment as if it is ordinary, because it is not. There is a reason your attention has been drawn here, a reason these words are reaching you right now. I do not move randomly, and I do not speak without intention. This is a direct call for you to stay present, to stay aware, and to stay open to what is already on its way. The surprise is not just about receiving something, it is about recognizing that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, and not left behind. You are chosen, not because you are perfect, but because you stayed when it was hard. You trusted when it made no sense, even if that trust was small and fragile. That is enough for me to work with, and I have been working with it more than you realize. What is coming to your home carries that recognition, that acknowledgement of your quiet perseverance. It is a sign that your efforts were not wasted, and your waiting was not empty. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. This moment is not about luck or chance. It is about timing that has been carefully aligned with your life. I am placing something in your path that will remind you that I have always been present, even when you felt alone. There is a shift happening around you, and it is subtle but powerful at the same time. You may notice small changes in your thoughts, your feelings, or even the way you look at your situation. That is because I am preparing your inner world to match what is about to appear in your outer world. When the two align, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. Nothing you experienced was wasted, and nothing you endured was meaningless. It was all shaping you for this exact moment. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. The surprise that is coming is also a test of recognition, because not everyone notices when their blessing arrives. Some people expect something loud and dramatic, while I often move in ways that are quiet but deeply significant. You must slow down and pay attention, because what I am sending may come in a form that requires you to look beyond the surface. This is why I am speaking to you now, so you do not overlook what has been prepared just for you. Awareness will be your key, and patience will help you see clearly. You have been asking for a sign that things are turning in your favor, and this is that sign. It may not answer every question at once, but it will open a door that leads to more clarity and peace. I do not overwhelm you with everything at once. I guide you step by step so that you can grow into what you receive. This is how I protect you from becoming burdened by what you are not yet ready to carry. The surprise is the beginning of a sequence, not the end of the story. There are people around you who may not understand what is happening in your life, and that is all right. This is not their moment to understand, it is your moment to receive. Not everything I do in your life needs to be explained to others, because some things are deeply personal between you and me. Protect what you are given, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. What is sacred should be handled with care, and what is meant for you should not be diluted by unnecessary opinions. Type 222 to receive blessings. I want you to remain calm as this unfolds, because excitement can sometimes lead to rushing ahead without clarity. Stay grounded, stay centered, and allow everything to come together naturally. You do not need to force anything, and you do not need to chase what is already being brought to you. Trust the process that is already in motion, because it is moving with precision and care. I am guiding each step, even the ones you cannot yet see. There is also a lesson in this moment about trust, not just in me, but in yourself. You have doubted your ability to receive good things, especially after facing disappointment. But I am showing you that you are not stuck in that pattern anymore. You are stepping into a new space where your expectations can begin to rise again. This is not false hope. This is a real shift that is taking place in your life. As this surprise reaches you, take a moment to pause and truly feel what it represents. Do not rush past it as if it is just another event in your day. Let it sink in, let it remind you that something is changing for you. This is how gratitude grows, and gratitude will open even more doors in your life. When you acknowledge what you receive, you create space for even greater things to follow. You may also notice that your perspective begins to change after this moment. Things that once felt heavy may begin to feel lighter, and situations that seemed stuck may start to move. This is because a single shift can create a ripple effect across different areas of your life. I am not just addressing one part of your journey. I am working on the whole picture. This is why even a small surprise can carry a powerful impact. Do not underestimate what is happening, because small beginnings often lead to great outcomes. What you are receiving now is connected to something bigger that will unfold over time. Stay open to what comes next, and do not limit what I can do in your life. Your story is still being written, and this is just one chapter that leads to another. Trust that there is more ahead, and allow yourself to move forward with confidence. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels quiet around you. I am present in every detail, guiding you gently toward what is meant for you. What is coming to your home is a reflection of that presence, a reminder that I am closer than you think. Let this moment strengthen your faith, not weaken it with doubt. You are being led, supported, and protected every step of the way. When this surprise reaches your space, it will not only touch your hands, it will touch your understanding. You will begin to see that your life is not as stagnant as it once appeared. Movement has already begun, and this is simply the first visible sign of it. You have been in a season where you questioned your direction, where you wondered if you were truly moving forward or simply standing still. I saw every moment of that uncertainty, and I did not turn away from you. Instead, I allowed you to walk through it so that you could develop a deeper strength within yourself. That strength is now becoming useful because what is coming requires a steady heart. You are no longer in the same place you were before, even if it feels familiar. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. There is something important you must understand about timing, because this moment is connected to it. You may have wanted this surprise earlier or in a different form, but I chose this exact time because it aligns with what you are becoming. If I had given it to you before, you might not have recognized its value. Now you are able to see with clearer eyes, and that clarity will help you handle what is placed before you. I do not give without considering your readiness. This is also a moment of restoration, even if it does not look like it at first. There were things you lost, opportunities that slipped away, and moments that left you feeling empty. I have not forgotten any of those experiences, and I am not ignoring the impact they had on you. What I am doing now is bringing something that begins to fill those empty spaces. It may not replace everything, but it will restore something important within you. This is how healing often begins, quietly but powerfully. Do not let fear step in and try to explain this away, because fear will always look for reasons to keep you from receiving. It may tell you that this is temporary, or that it will not last, or that you do not deserve it. But fear does not speak with truth, and it does not understand what I am doing in your life. You must learn to recognize that voice and choose not to follow it. What is coming is not sent to harm you, it is sent to help you move forward. Type 555 to affirm. As this moment continues to unfold, you may feel a mixture of emotions, and that is natural. Change often brings both excitement and uncertainty at the same time. Allow yourself to feel, without letting those feelings control your actions. Stay centered in what you know, which is that I am guiding you. Even when you do not understand everything, you can trust that I am not leading you into confusion. Clarity will come, step by step. There is also a deeper meaning behind this surprise that you will begin to understand over time. At first, it may seem simple or even small, but its impact will grow as you reflect on it. This is because what I send often carries layers of meaning that reveal themselves gradually. I do not overwhelm you with everything at once. I allow you to discover it piece by piece. This keeps your journey alive and your faith active. You are being reminded that your life is not stuck, even if certain areas have felt that way. Movement can begin in one place and then spread to others. What you receive now is connected to other things that will begin to shift as well. This is how transformation works. It starts somewhere and then continues to expand. Do not limit this moment to a single outcome, because it is part of something larger. There are also connections being formed that you may not yet see. What is arriving to you is not isolated, it is linked to future opportunities and experiences. This is why you must handle it with care and awareness. Every step you take from here matters because it leads to something else. I am guiding you into a path that will open more doors, but you must walk it with intention. Remember that you are not receiving this because of luck, but because of alignment. You have reached a point where something needed to change, and I am initiating that change in a way that is gentle but meaningful. You are not being forced into anything, you are being invited into something better. That is the difference between fear and faith. Fear pushes, but I guide. There is a quiet confidence rising inside you, even if you have not fully acknowledged it yet. That confidence is not based on what you see around you, it is based on what I am doing within you. I am strengthening your inner foundation so that what comes into your life does not shake you, but instead builds you. You are no longer meant to react with fear or uncertainty, you are meant to respond with calm trust. This is part of your growth, and it is happening right now. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that confusion is starting to lift in ways you did not expect. That is because I am removing the noise that once distracted you from what truly matters. When your mind is clear, you are able to see what is in front of you without distortion. This clarity is essential because what is coming requires your attention, not your distraction. Stay focused, because this moment deserves your full presence. What is arriving at your home is also connected to a deeper confirmation that you are on the right path. You have questioned your direction many times, wondering if you made the right choices or if you missed something important. I am answering those silent questions through this experience. I am showing you that you are not off track and that your journey is still aligned with what I have planned for you. This is not the end of your path. It is a clear sign that you are moving forward. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle in you as this unfolds. It may come slowly, or it may come all at once, but it will be noticeable. That peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is a result of knowing that you are being guided. When you feel it, do not ignore it or question it. Allow it to stay. Peace is one of the ways I communicate with you, and it will help you move through what comes next with stability. Type Amen to affirm. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You are learning to receive without resistance, and that is something that does not happen overnight. In the past, you may have pushed away good things because you were afraid they would not last. You may have guarded yourself so strongly that even blessings had difficulty reaching you. But now you are softening in the right way, not weak, but open. That openness is allowing something new to enter your life. There is a deeper connection being formed between your faith and your reality. You are starting to see that what you believe can influence what you experience. This is not about control, it is about alignment. When your faith is steady, it creates a space where I can move more freely in your life. This is why I have been encouraging you to trust, even when it felt difficult. That trust is now becoming a bridge between what you hope for and what you receive. Do not rush ahead of this moment, trying to predict everything that will happen next. Let things unfold naturally, because each step has its own purpose. If you move too quickly, you may miss something important that is meant to guide you. Slow down, breathe, and allow yourself to fully experience what is happening. This is not a race. It is a process that is meant to be lived, not rushed. There is also a reminder here about gratitude, not as an obligation, but as a natural response. When you recognize that something has been given to you with care and intention, gratitude follows. That gratitude will not only bring you peace, it will also open more space for future blessings. I respond to hearts that acknowledge what they receive, because it shows readiness for more. This is how your life begins to expand in ways you did not expect. You are not the same person you were before this moment, even if everything around you looks similar. Something within you has shifted, and that shift will begin to influence your decisions and your actions. You will start to move differently, think differently, and even feel differently about certain things. This is how transformation works. It begins inside and then moves outward. What you are experiencing now is the beginning of that outward movement. You have spent time trying to control outcomes, trying to figure out every step before it happens. That effort came from a place of wanting stability, and I understand that. But what I am showing you now is that not everything needs to be controlled to be good. Some things arrive with their own order, their own structure, and your role is simply to receive and respond wisely. This is one of those moments where trust matters more than control. Type 1010 if you trust God. There is also something being corrected in your thinking, something that has held you back more than you realized. You have sometimes believed that good things are temporary, that they will fade as quickly as they come. That belief has made you cautious even when blessings were present. But I am shifting that pattern now, showing you that what I give can remain and grow. You are allowed to receive without expecting loss. What is coming into your home carries a sense of reassurance that you have needed for a long time. It will remind you that you are not overlooked, not forgotten, and not left behind. Even when others seemed to move ahead, even when it felt like your turn was delayed, I was still working for you. This moment is a response to that waiting, a sign that your time is not lost. It is simply unfolding in its own way. You may begin to notice that your reactions are changing, that you are responding with more calm and less fear. This is not accidental, it is part of your preparation. I am strengthening your ability to handle change without becoming overwhelmed. When you are steady, you can see clearly, and when you see clearly, you make better choices. This is how you move forward with confidence instead of hesitation. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is also a quiet protection around you in this moment that you may not fully recognize. Not everything that could have reached you has been allowed to, because I have been guarding your path. What is arriving now comes through that protection, meaning it is safe for you to receive. You do not need to question its intention or worry about hidden harm. I am not sending confusion into your life, I am sending clarity. As this unfolds, you may feel a sense of relief, as if something has finally shifted after a long period of stillness. That feeling is real, and it is connected to the movement that is taking place. Allow yourself to feel it without resistance, because it is part of your healing. You have carried weight for a long time, and now some of that weight is being lifted. This is not the end of your journey, but it is a lighter step forward. There is also something important about how you respond after this moment. It is not just about receiving, it is about what you do next. You are being invited to move with intention, to take steps that align with the change that has begun. This does not mean rushing or forcing anything, it means being aware and acting with clarity. Your actions will help shape what comes next. You are entering a space where your faith becomes more practical, more visible in your daily life. It is no longer something you only think about, it becomes something you live through your choices. This is where real growth happens, when belief and action begin to align. I am guiding you into that space, step by step. You do not need to have everything figured out, you only need to stay connected. There is more ahead than you can currently see, and that is part of the journey. If you could see everything at once, you might feel overwhelmed or try to control what is not meant to be controlled. Instead, I reveal things gradually, allowing you to grow into each stage. What you are experiencing now is one of those stages, an important step that leads to another. Trust that there is more being prepared. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. You are now standing at a point where your awareness and your reality are beginning to meet in a way that will feel undeniable. What once felt distant is coming closer, and what once felt uncertain is starting to take shape. I am not just showing you that change is possible, I am letting you experience it directly. This is how your faith becomes stronger, not through words alone, but through moments that confirm what you have hoped for. You are witnessing the beginning of that confirmation now. There is something important about how you hold this moment in your heart. If you treat it as something small, it will remain small in your understanding. But if you recognize its meaning, it will expand and reveal more to you over time. I am inviting you to see beyond the surface, to understand that this is part of a larger movement in your life. Nothing I do is isolated, everything is connected. What you are receiving now is linked to what is still ahead. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You may begin to reflect on past moments where you felt overlooked or forgotten. Those memories may come up not to hurt you, but to show you the contrast between where you were and where you are now. I am bringing you out of that place, not by erasing it, but by transforming how it affects you. You are no longer defined by those experiences, you are growing beyond them. This is part of your healing, and it is happening naturally. There is also a strengthening of your identity taking place. You are beginning to see yourself differently, not as someone who is waiting for life to happen, but as someone who is being guided through it. That shift changes everything, because it moves you from uncertainty into quiet confidence. You do not need to prove anything to anyone, you only need to remain aligned with what I am doing in your life. That alignment will lead you where you need to go. Type Amen to affirm. As this continues, you may notice that certain worries begin to lose their hold on you. Things that once felt heavy may start to feel less important, less urgent. This is not because they no longer exist, but because your perspective is changing. When your perspective changes, your experience changes as well. I am helping you see what truly matters, and that clarity will bring you peace. There is also a sense of direction that will begin to form within you. You may not have all the answers, but you will feel a quiet knowing about your next step. That knowing is something you can trust, because it comes from a place of alignment. I do not leave you without guidance. I place it within you so that you can move forward with confidence. Pay attention to that inner sense because it will lead you well. You are also being reminded that you do not have to carry everything on your own. You have tried to handle many things by yourself, believing that you had no other choice. But I am showing you that you are supported, even when you cannot see it. What is coming into your home is one example of that support. It is a reminder that you are not alone in this journey. There is something about this moment that is meant to restore your hope in a real way. Not a temporary feeling, but something that stays with you and grows over time. You have experienced disappointment before, and that has made you cautious about hope. But I am rebuilding that hope within you, piece by piece. This is part of your renewal. You may also begin to notice opportunities appearing in ways that feel natural rather than forced. This is because you are moving into alignment with what is meant for you. When you are aligned, things begin to flow more easily. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but it does mean that you will be better equipped to handle them. You are not being left unprepared. There is also a reminder here about patience, even as things begin to move. Just because something has started does not mean everything will happen at once. Allow the process to unfold, and do not rush ahead of it. Each step has its own purpose, and each moment carries its own meaning. Stay present, and let things develop in their own time. You are stepping into a season where your faith will be strengthened through experience, not just belief. What you are seeing now is only the beginning of that. There will be more moments that confirm what I am doing in your life. Stay open to them, and do not close yourself off out of fear or doubt. You are being led into something greater.